Obtain the equation of force acting between two parallel current carrying conductors. So it is the force which is exerted by the magnetic field of one conductor on the second current carrying conductor. Okay. Now this figure shows two parallel conductors A and B, and the distance between these two conductors is D. So this is the distance between two conductors. This is conductor A, this is conductor B. Current through this A is IA and current through B is IB. They are parallel conductors, okay, and the current is in the same direction, okay. Now again this figure is there on the next slide. The conductor A produces the same magnetic field, that is BA, at all points along the conductor B. Now you can see they are very long current carrying conductor, and the magnetic field which is produced by this A is same at each and every point on the B conductor. Similarly, we can say that if you consider a B conductor, then current due to B, or we can say current in the conductor B, is producing the same amount of magnetic field everywhere on current carrying conductor, that is A. The direction of this field according to right hand rule is in the downward direction, okay. You can see that magnetic field produced by this current carrying conductor, that is A. Now this is the current carrying conductor and it is producing magnetic field, and because of this magnetic field produced by this current carrying conductor A, we want to find out the force acting on this current carrying conductor, that is B. So now first of all, what is the direction of magnetic field? Now if you hold the conductor in your hand in such a way, right hand, in such a way that thumb remains in this direction, and the fingers will curl like this. So at this particular point the fingers will be going downwards, so the magnetic field produced by this current carrying conductor is in the downward direction, okay. Or you can take this way, to take a big circle this way around the current carrying conductor, your thumb is in this direction, tangent at this point is in the downward direction, so the magnetic field produced by this A conductor is in the downward direction. This way also you can understand. Now right hand rule is used to find the direction, it is in the downward direction, okay. Its magnitude we can give by this formula, B is equal to mu 0 I upon 2 pi r. This is the equation. Now this is the magnetic field of current carrying conductor, that is A. So magnetic field produced by current carrying conductor A is given by mu 0 I upon 2 pi d. Now that current is in the conductor A and that current is IA, so we have written IA. Distance between them is D, so we have taken D as a distance, okay. Now the conductor B carrying a current IB, that will experience the sideways force due to field B. Now try to understand. The force exerted on current carrying conductor when it is placed in the magnetic field is given by F is equal to IL cross B. Okay, so this is a cross product. So magnetic field is in this direction. Length of the conductor is taken in the direction of current. So this is the direction of length. Now take the cross product L cross B. So L is rotated in the direction of B. This is the direction of B. This is the direction of length. This is the direction of length. Okay. Now when you rotate the current carrying conductor, okay, say for example you have this current carrying conductor, okay, and this is the length which is shown by a green color line. This red color is showing the magnetic field, and if you rotate length in the direction of B, so if you rotate it like this, then the right hand screw will go this side. So the force on B is towards A, or we can say it is an attractive force. Okay, so force on B by A, this will be the force on B by A, that will be the direction towards A. Okay, so this is very easy to understand. Okay, so the direction of this force is directed towards the conductor A according to this formula, F is equal to IL cross B, and this force is FBA. The force on a segment L of B due to A means you are considering a small segment of length L of the current carrying conductor B. So length of the current carrying conductor is L. Okay, that of B, that is conductor B you are considering. Okay, you are considering the length of conductor B as L, and this force is towards conductor A. This is the direction of magnetic field. This is the direction of length. Length is rotated, or rather when vector of length is rotated towards B, it goes this side, resultant will go this side. That is why it is an attractive force, force on B by A. Okay, so that length we are considering that of this B conductor as capital L. Okay, the magnitude of this force is given by IL cross B, so it is ILB sin theta, and as you see, length and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other, so theta is pi by 2. So force which is acting on current carrying conductor B is nothing but, we can say, I, that is current in the B conductor, length of conductor we have taken as L, and magnetic field of A. That is, magnetic field of A is producing the force on current carrying conductor number B. Okay, so we have to take, if you want to find force, then we have to take the current of the conductor on which the force is acting. That is why we have taken it is IB. Then length of conductor L and magnetic field of current carrying conductor A. So we have taken this formula this way. Okay, now magnetic field of A we are knowing, it is mu 0 IA upon 2 pi d. So what we have done, instead of this BA, I have written mu 0 IA upon 2 pi d. Other all things are kept as it is. Okay, other all things means IB remains as it is, L remains as it is. Okay, so this equation we are getting. Now similar force on the segment of length L of conductor A by B can be calculated. In this force you can say as FAB, force on A by B. Okay, it is equal in magnitude of FBA and directed towards B, that is opposite to force on B by A. So if you consider this way, okay, if you want to find the force on A by B, then the direction of force will be towards B. Force on A by B will be this side. Force on B by A is in opposite direction to the force on A by B. So both the forces are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Okay, so it is written that similar force on the segment of length L of conductor A by B can be calculated. This force is force on A by B, and it is in equal magnitude of force on B by A, and it is directed towards B, that is opposite to force on B by A. So both the forces are equal in magnitude, opposite in direction. Okay, it can be seen from the above relation that currents flowing in the same direction will attract the two conductors. If these currents are in opposite direction, what will happen? They will repel each other. So parallel currents attract and anti-parallel currents are repelling. This rule is the opposite of what we find in electrostatics. Say, like charges repel each other, but like currents are attracting each other. Like charges repel, but like currents means parallel currents are attracting each other. Okay, thank you very much.